Talk to our younger teachers have changed so drastically where I feel that our language has been cut in half. My mother was one of the first teachers. She's pretty angry about what's happening because the linguistics that's been taught to our teachers today are when we tell our stories, it ain't in full. It's just like if you're speaking pig Latin or something like that, it doesn't tell the whole story. Or I don't know if it's the fault of the teachers or the universities or what the problem is, but
you should have an elders council, and wherever these education language teacher training is happening. And one of the tests of a fluent speaker, one that is capable of talking in the language and that would be able to teach it properly, is if that person can at a minimum for 5 minutes speak in their language without one Shema word, without one white word. Then that person, you know, would have a good foundation in the language and have the capacity to teach it. A lot of the non-native institutions, they're not concerned so much about properly teaching our language, teaching our history properly. They're mainly concerned about getting the Indian monies into their institutions to finance them. And I fought against that for many years. And I tried to set up through a partnership rather than working within the university, going to the university and bringing up the courses, setting up the SFU program and Kamloops, and we take the courses right into the communities with the elders so that we can be assured that the language is being taught properly. And I'm proud to say that there's a number of my wife, Dr. Marianne Ignace, our 2 children, and the elders from Williams Lake and students are at a language camp in the mountains studying the Secwepemctsín language, being co-taught with elders. There's only one way, and that I believe that's the right way to do it.
Thank you very much. Dr. Sham.
My name is Geneva Irwin, and I'm from Latako First Nation. And I also work for School District 28, teaching Southern Carrier language. I find that a lot of the students that I'm teaching right now, when they go home, the young parents don't speak the language themselves. So who are our students going to speak to in Carrier? Who are they going to talk to? Maybe as an elder, we get together, maybe we encourage each other to teach our kids, our children, our daughters, the language so they can teach our granddaughters, our grandsons. Because if we don't, I believe in my community alone, within 10 years, I think our language will be gone from the community. Whereas I am from a small community, and majority of our students, you know, are younger, 15 and under. When that happens, I believe there's about 15 of us that speaks the language fluently, and if we're gone, we're all in our 60s already. And if we're gone, then the language goes from my community. And it's hard to see. And I do want to say this and express my sorrow that we'll be losing our language. Thank you.
Julie Antonin's Quest, for the past year, we've worked together at Skitcheston with our elders. And one of our elders here, Celia Peters, James Peters, Dr. Ron Ignace, and Dr. Marianne Ignace, and 10 of our elders, we worked together with the elders for 1 day, 2 days a month for a full day working with the elders, and I was one of the few lucky people there, along with my brother Johnny Ben Jules. We were able to put together some resource material for our school, and we put together 3 books, one on plants, one on animals and curriculum development, and one on our veterans. And it's all in machine, it's all written. And I hope maybe in the near future we might be able to have it translated for other people. And that's all I'd like to say. And I was really happy that we were able to do that for our children and the future children in our community. Good stem.